Welcome back to another episode of Phoenix Rising. In today's video, we are in the middle of a 36-hour fast. It's 36 hours, no food. And we're gonna go along with this journey and we're gonna show you how I fast in a day in the life video with 5 ways on how to make your fast more beneficial to your health. So let's get into the video and let's talk about that. Joining us today. Tip number 1 that I can give you guys for your fasting. Right here we got apple cider vinegar Bragg's. This is the brand I recommend. Well, it's kind of dark because I've added cinnamon to this. Cinnamon with apple cider vinegar is one of the more powerful things that you can consume on a daily basis. Helps with digestion. Right off the bat, apple cider vinegar helps with digestion. Clears your body up, makes you feel good, also helps with hunger. Now, the reason why I've added cinnamon to this, cinnamon helps control blood sugar, gets rid of the insulin spikes. If you were to consume a tablespoon of this before a high carb meal, the effects of the high carb meal would not be as bad. I will put in the link description below health benefits of consuming cinnamon and apple cider vinegar if you want to go into that. Also, tip number 1, we got our Lakanto monk fruit. This is like the bee's knees, guys. This is like top-notch stuff. And we can take both of those and we put them in our water jug. And I tell you what, it tastes almost like an apple cider kind of drink that you would drink for the fall. Not like apple cider vinegar, but apple cider in general. It's really tasty stuff. I kind of came up with a recipe myself. You take your jug, you fill it with water, put 2 tablespoons of this, and mix them with the cinnamon apple cider. You just take some cinnamon, you throw it in, you make sure you shake it like so. You put it in your water and you just drink. And when you do that, the water is going to keep you full, along with the apple cider vinegar is going to help satiate the hunger, and you get your little bit of sweetness from here. When you are fasting on a longer fast like this, it is crucial that you intake electrolytes, magnesium, potassium, sodium. You are going to expel it like you have no idea what's coming. I started this morning with a coffee with very little heavy cream. It is okay to depending on the reason you're fasting, it is okay to consume a little bit of calories. The debate is largely debated in the world of fasting, depending on the reason. The net gain, some people will say this will break your fast. I disagree, because the net gain that you are gaining from consuming it far outweighs the benefit. If you consume this, we'll get into the tip later for tip number, I don't know what number, but we'll talk about it. It deals with autophagy. So we'll get into that in a later tip. But with that being said, that's tip number 1. Consume water, apple cider vinegar with monk fruit or stevia. Intake magnesium, potassium, and sodium in your water. And just for the record, a lot of people are going to ask me when I first started this fast what my starting weight was. So let's get into that. We'll show you what I'm starting my weight as a 36-hour fast. There you guys have it. Starting the fast, 391. With that being said, a lot of people are going to ask me in the comment threads below, Phoenix, why are you doing another fast? Why are you fasting? This being said, we've been off our track lately. We've fallen off hard. We've been going to Taco Bell this past weekend. We had pizza. We've been going ham status on the foods that I don't want to consume. But I've made the conscious decision to understand what's going on and realize it's time for a reset. And that's the benefits of a 36-hour fast. It resets your body back to baseline. So we're sitting here into our fast. roughly, I don't know, put it over here. Starting to get pretty hungry. We're closing in on 24 hours. I know that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make some organic dandelion root tea and some green tea with lemon, because, well, these two things, if you don't know, dandelion root is powerful inflammation in the body. It cleans out your digestive system, kind of gives you a fresh start, and that's what we're trying to do here. So we're gonna do that. Green tea, powerful antioxidants. I'm sure you guys know all about green tea. Great for if you're in a fast. So that being said, we're gonna go and brew some tea. That being said, we got our tea. We got some stuff that's gonna help us curb our appetite. Yes, my favorite person. He's my dog. Courtesy of my kids for Father's Day. Anyway, that being said, green tea is a very powerful thing during a fast. It curbs your appetite. It upregulates autophagy. And I said before in the last clip, with autophagy, basically what you're doing is your mitochondria is going through and killing all the old bad cells in your body. So it's kind of like the street sweeper, almost. It's coming in, it's wreaking havoc. Any weak cells in your body, cancer cells that are starting to form, maybe, anything, it could be anything. It's going through, it's eliminating them. Process of elimination, destroying the bad cells to create new cells. Green tea help regulates that in a fast. It's called autophagy. Strongest of the fittest. So when you come outside of your fast, you are now stronger than you were before you went into your fast. And that's what we're trying to do with this 36-hour fast. I mean, we're golden. We're 12 hours away. Ends tomorrow at 7:30. We're probably still gonna be sleeping, so we may go a little bit longer. The longer you want to fast, the easier it gets. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna drink this tea, and we're gonna go to the gym. Well, so as you guys can see, 24 hours into our fast, right over there. 24 hours, no food. We're almost there. 12 hours to go. And being that we are literally starving. So how do you get rid of starving? Well, we drank the green tea, so that'll help in a little bit. The key to a fast, guys, is you have to drink water. More water, the better. I haven't been drinking very much water today. That's probably why I'm hungry. But the way I see it is I'm holding on to a lot of water because I had a weekend and half of all last week where I just ate a bunch of bad food that shouldn't have ate, a lot of carbs. And we're trying to get rid of the glycogen in our body. So the best way to do that, we're gonna go to the gym. We're gonna go hard. We're gonna do our steps. Day 90 of 10,000 steps. So if you've been here since the beginning of last month, appreciate it. Thanks for subscribing. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the comment button if you're getting value from this. I really appreciate all my subscribers, and I'm trying to teach you guys the powerness of fasting. Fasting is a great way to reset your body, reset your metabolism. So with that being said, let's get to the gym. Get in here. We don't know how much we're going to film of us working out. It's kind of busy, so we will try to film a little bit. We're going to go do our steps. We got 1.5 miles on the day, so about 3.5 miles to go. It's going to be kind of hard on a treadmill, but we're going to get at it. Day 90 on the treadmill. Why not? When it comes to fasting, what you want to do is you want to tear down the structures of the glycogen stores in your body. And that is the reason why we're coming right now to work out, because you want to work out towards the end of your fast. But our end of our fast is roughly 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And so I'm not going to come to the gym at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. So I feel like if I can get a hard run in on the treadmill, and we're going to go sit in the sauna to elevate our core body temperature. We will link a link in the video up here to the benefits of a sauna, because we're going to raise our core body temperature by sitting in the sauna. And also going to go probably for a swim, maybe, still undecided. So we're just going to go burn as many calories as we possibly can. So with that being said, let's go get at it. Here in the sauna, about to go get our workout in. And there are some massive benefits to sauna sitting in a fasted state. I was just doing some research. I'll link the article I just read below in the description. Basically, when you're in a fasted state, it goes back to the autophagy effect. Your body is trying to clean house on all the old, damaged cells in your body. And sometimes as a byproduct of that, you will start to break down muscle, especially if I go to work out. So by sitting in the sauna before I work out, sauna sitting will stop the process, because it's another stress to the body. I'm already stressing my body by not eating. And now I'm stressing my body and it's 200 degrees in here. So now it's another hormetic stressor. And then I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna go work out as hard as I can, and then I'm gonna go run, which is another stressor. So we're just stressing our body, we're taxing our body to the point of where it's gonna start breaking down at such a rapid rate. And this is going to stop. Out of all the things that I do, sauna sitting will put the brakes on muscle breakdown. We don't want to break down muscle, we want to build it. So by sitting in the sauna for a few minutes before you go work out, you can stop the protein synthesis of muscle breakdown. So I highly recommend that if you guys don't believe in sitting in a sauna or never done it, there are massive benefits to sitting in a sauna. And sweating out all the bad food that you ate is one of them. Maybe the alcohol. It literally, you're cleaning the inside of your body, and now you're gonna sweat it all out. So I highly recommend sauna sitting if you guys can do it. And not to mention, when it's cold out, this is like my version of warming up. So my body's cold, so get the muscles warm, get them loose, get them ready to go. And it's kind of like stretching in a way without actually stretching. Believe me, it does make a big difference. So if you guys can, I highly recommend fasting while sitting in a sauna. There's a whole lot of knowledge that can be dropped. I will link the article below. If you guys want to know more about fasting and autophagy, put a comment in the description and I'll do some research and we'll post a video. Now part of the reason we decided at a 24-hour mark to come to sit in the sauna, to come to the gym. Like I said, our fast ends tomorrow at 7:30 in the morning. That is 36 hours. I will still be sleeping. We are going to wake up. We are not fasting tomorrow. We're going to try to roughly maybe get to 40 hours. We'll see where it gets me. The longer I usually fast, the harder it is for me to break my fast. So we will see where this takes me. But at the 24-hour mark of a fast, your growth hormone levels are through the roof. 2 to 5,000 times what they were before when you started. So as it stands right now, I'm gonna build a crap ton of muscle. So that's what we're trying to capitalize on. So with that being said, let's get to it. right there on the side. 90 days, 10,000 steps completed. I never thought in my life that I would complete something of this magnitude. This is a bright moment for me. If you know why I started this journey 3 months ago to the day, 90 days, 3 months, I never thought that I'd be here. This is a proud moment on to day 100. So, we are back from the gym. We went to the store. We picked up some bone broth, kettle and fire. This stuff, life-changing, guys. Made from grass-fed bones, ingredients top notch. So, being that we are about 30 hours into our fast, we decided, let's go ahead and have some bone broth. Some people say, well, you're breaking your fast with bone broth. No, you're actually, being that I'm going to wake up tomorrow and eat, now is the time that you're going to want to do this. The benefits of drinking bone broth far outseed the negatives of not drinking bone broth during your fast. There's actually bone broth fasts. So you just do a fast of doing nothing but bone broth. It restores your gut lining and also upregulates autophagy, all that good stuff. Being that we are sitting here 11:15 at night, probably going to drink this, and we are going to go and try to go to bed so we can wake up and show you how to break this fast the proper way. Problem with fasting, guys, a lot of people that go around and they break it the wrong way. When you break a 36-hour fast, a 16-hour fast, an 18-hour fast, you are highly insulin sensitive. Your body is going to absorb whatever you put into it. So you are starved of nutrients. We did the gym, we did the sauna. I'm actually just weighed in, checked my weight. I'm down like 5 pounds just from water alone. So we had a good day. It was a good fast. We're going to try to go as long as we can tomorrow. We don't know how far we're going to get. To help us, now I'm expecting that tonight's sleep is going to be garbage. So we got some calm magnesium, help us sleep. Bone broth will also help you sleep. Potassium, electrolytes are key. That's also why we have the bone broth, because in here you're staring at 330 milligrams of sodium. So we lost a lot of salt. It's basically like sugar-free Gatorade, more or less, and magnesium. This stuff, everyone on this planet should be taking magnesium supplement. If you are not, we're double dosing. This is magnesium. This is magnesium. We're double dosing it. Magnesium, most people on this planet are deficient in magnesium. It is one of the key nutrients / electrolytes that you can put in your body. I highly recommend magnesium. I take it at least twice a day. It also helps you sleep. It helps with muscle cramps. If you feel like if you're going to the gym and you feel like you're just not getting it right, magnesium, potassium, get them in, guys. With that being said, we're going to go join some bone broth. I'll see you in the morning. I'm going to show you how to break this fast the right way. So tip number 4, pills, magnesium, potassium, electrolytes, salt, get them in, and drink plenty of water. That being said, we'll see you in the morning. Welcome back, guys. So, we had a good night's sleep, decent night's sleep, and we're here, 10 o'clock in the morning. We're gonna put the time of we're fasted over here. We have not eaten anything this morning. We had a little bit of green tea, matcha green tea with some more dandelion, and we've just been sitting here. We're starting to get hungry. I checked my ketones this morning, not really that high, but I had a lot of carbs, so we decided that today we're gonna have very low carbs that we're going to eat because, well, this is what we're gonna do. So we're gonna break our fast. We have some bone broth right here, kettle on fire, top-notch stuff. We had some of this last night. We're gonna finish the carton today. Now this is where the food comes in. Chomp's beef stick. And then we're gonna have some Good Culture cottage cheese for some protein and a little bit of fat. Good Culture is a cottage cheese that is top-notch quality cottage cheese. It's made from grass-fed cows, grass-fed milk, and they use the cleanest ingredients possible. This one is about $1, this little thing. They do have them. If you were by a Kroger, I know my Kroger has them. They're about $3.49 for a tub. But the quality of that cottage cheese and the way the cottage cheese tastes, next level stuff. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna break our fast at, call it 10, and we'll get into that. We're about 39 hours into this fast. So we're gonna keep it easy. After we break our fast, in about 3 hours from now, 2 hours from now, probably around noon, a couple hours, that's when you'll get into your bigger meal. Try to keep, if you want to keep the fat burn going, I recommend to keep the carbs out of the equation for the next day or so. Have it like no more than 50 grams of carbs, a lot of protein, a lot of fat. Give yourself the energy. And that's how you're going to get yourself back into ketosis. If you knock yourself out of ketosis, this is the way to get back into ketosis. Like for dinner tonight, we're making pulled pork. So you just got to keep grinding, keep rising. We hit our 10,000 steps last night. So we're going to go do our walk again today. We'll get that video going. Stay tuned for that one. But for that being said, this one, I know this has been a long video. If you're still here, I appreciate it. With that being said, this has been an episode of Phoenix Rising, 6-hour fast video on how you can implement fasting into your life. It is a great way. It is a great thing to do if you're trying to lose weight. And with that being said, fly like the Phoenix, folks. Peace.